What's up, everyone? This is another episode of Speed Racer Joe's. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of The Road to RWB, where, if you guys are not or haven't been watching lately, if you're new to the channel, basically I'm documenting the whole process leading up to my official build date of having an RWB kit. If you're here, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with it. If you're not familiar with the RWB kit by now, I mean, you could watch my previous videos and I break down a lot of stuff about it. Well, aside from that, today I have something real special. I got a lot of goodies.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I got a lot of goodies that came in from Rennline. A lot of interior pieces and other stuff that I think you guys are really gonna like. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'll show you that as well, but I'm gonna unbox everything and show you guys basically what I got so far. And then it's off to installing everything, which I can't wait. And I'm pretty sure you guys can't wait. So I figured we start with the small boxes first. And then we start making our way up to the top. I mean, well, the top. Well, making our way up to the big boxes. So in total, I have, let me see, 5 boxes to open. And we're gonna start off with the 2 small ones first and see what, so you guys can see what I got. Got my handy dandy blade. There's only 2 that I need, I guess. But as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that. Rennline, baby. Ooh. It's the carbon fiber heater duct that I bought. This actually eliminates the heater duct. It takes up like a solid, like, I'll probably say maybe like a quarter of the engine bay on the driver's side. And basically is what circulates your heat into the cab from like the engine or whatever. But the thing is huge. So this basically is like a bypass. You eliminate the whole system and you run this as just like basically a straight pipe. And of course it makes the engine bay look cleaner. But the biggest perk of this is that it actually eliminates the weight of the heater duct. Man, I wish off the top of the head if I could remember how much the heater duct weighs. I mean, don't quote me on this. I think it's maybe like, is it like 12 pounds or something like that? It might be more than that. I'm not sure, but still, anywhere I could cut weight, I'm happy. And also at the same time, make the engine bay look good. All right, this one's a little bit more heavier. Let's see, let's see what's at the top here. Okay, so this is basically the whole fire extinguisher mount that I bought. They gave me a new fire extinguisher. I had one that came with the car when I purchased the car, but it was totally outdated. It must have been in there for years. So I ended up getting rid of it. But you know, I never really thought of having a fire extinguisher in my car until when I got this car and it came with it, and I was like, I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on this kit, be spending a lot of money on this car, like probably more than, yeah, well, I don't even want to say probably, because it is gonna be more than what my other builds have cost me in the past. And the last thing I want to do is have the thing go up in flames on whatever random reason. So it's always good to be prepared. So I got the fire extinguisher from Rennline, but the reason why I got it from them because it came together as a whole kit, like a quick. So this is one, basically the mount. It's like a quick disconnect, and it comes with like a slider. This is the slider. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, I don't want to take it out the bubble wrap yet, but so the way I'm gonna mount this, the reason why I bought this is because I'm actually gonna mount it right underneath the front of the passenger seat. I mean, the good thing about it is that with that slider, if somebody's sitting there and it's bothering the back of their legs, I could just slide the fire extinguisher out. Well, the whole slider, the whole mount, I could just slide it out. Yeah, so this looks pretty cool. Makes it, give it more of that race car look with a matching red handle. And the reason why I like this handle, you're gonna see why in a bit. Okay, this is this is like a medium-sized box. Yes. Okay, so this bad boy. So I got the tubular engine carrier kit. So basically it's like a reinforcement for the engine carrier. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Porsche, but it kind of sits on like, well, the engine in the air cool. I mean the newer models, I'm not sure either, but they sit on like a carrier or whatever. And so this goes on the back and it basically reinforces it. Similar to like doing engine mounts and stuff, but this is, as you can see, it's bigger than, you know. But I'm also doing the mounts as well, so I think the mount should be in this box. I'm gonna put this to the side. Yes. Okay, so this is the floor pedals. I purchased the Rennline floor pedals. Pretty cool. Can't wait to install all this stuff. Definitely gonna change the look of the interior. Let's see what this is. Ooh. Oh my God. Just look. Okay, so I also brought Rennlines. This is their semi-solid engine mounts. So they had two options. They actually had the straight solid engine mounts, which is like just straight. There's no bushings. It's like, I believe it's like just straight metal or whatever, like monoball, like metal or whatever. And that's like the ultimate if you're like tracking and stuff like that. You don't want no kind of play or whatsoever. But I didn't want to go that route because, as I told you guys, I want to keep the car as a street car. You know, I don't want to, sorry, I'm trying to get in frame for you guys, but I don't want to make it too stiff where I can't enjoy driving the car on the street. So the other option was a semi-solid kit that they sent. The plus side about the semi-solid kit, so these are the mounts. But the plus side about the mounts is that if you see these different colors in here, the yellow, blue, and the red, these are the actual bushings that go inside the mount, and you could actually interchange them based on how stuff you want your car to be. So I believe the yellow is like the street, and the blue is like the semi race, and then the red is like the fully race. So you could swap them out depending on how you feel about how the car is, like depending on the noise and the vibration and stuff from, you know, stiffening out the mounts. That's the perk. I just don't want the play in the motor moving and stuff like that. I know you guys know how that feels, especially when you're shifting or when you're coming off the throttle. You'll feel the shit like the engine like sway or whatever, and you could actually feel it. And I hate that feeling. I hate that like transfer of weight when I shift or when I like. And not that the bushings are bad. It's just, you know, it's an older car. That's how these cars are, you know. So I'm gonna try the red ones first, which is the stiffest ones. And then depending on how the car feels, it's really based on the noise and stuff, because I don't want the car to be vibrating crazy, because since you're limiting the play in the engine, something else has to give. So if the engine is not able to vibrate freely from just running and idling, something else is going to be vibrating in the car. So we're going to see. But like I said, if it's too much, then I'll probably drop it down to the blues or try the yellows or whatever, and we'll see how it goes from there. Because not only I got this, I also got the gearbox mount. What's this? Oh, nice. So Nice little e-brake handle I got to accent with everything else that's being done in the interior, like how you saw the floor pedals. So that's gonna be real nice. Okay, so pretty cool thing I got here. So as I mentioned in one of my previous episodes, I told you guys I didn't want to do a roll cage. The reason why I didn't want to do a roll cage was because I wanted to keep my back seat so I could be able to transport my son in his car seat. Like I said, my son is 3 years old and he enjoys, like, now I don't even want to say enjoy it, but he loves the Porsche. Like, he loves all my cars. He's always been a big fan. He's going to be a gearhead when he gets older too. He's going to be into cars. I know for sure he is. But, so the issue that I've been having with the car seat is that older model vehicles like those, they don't have a lot of the built-in stuff that like cars now have. Like, one of the things that they don't have is like, if you ever install a car seat, and I'm pretty sure in your car, well, the new, I don't even want to say newer model cars, but like fairly recent model cars at least, that when you go to pull the seatbelt, so you could latch the seatbelt into the child seat or whatever, through the child seat, if you pull the seatbelt all the way and release the seatbelt, you actually hear some clicks, and that's what actually locks the seatbelt in place, so it wouldn't even have no place. So once you secure the child seat, you'll pull the seatbelt. I mean, you'll let it go, and then you'll tug it and, you know, tighten it so it won't be no play or whatever. My car doesn't have that. Like, I can pull the seatbelt all the way out and nothing happens. Like, you know, you won't hear the clicks, it won't lock in, nothing like that, because it's just the outdated system. So I ran into an issue because I didn't know how to securely, you know, lock in my son's car seat. So I haven't installed the car seat. I've tried. So digging around some forums, and I actually found another guy with an RWB who has his daughter's car seat in the rear, and I asked him a few questions, and come to find out, what the smart thing that these guys do is that they actually purchase these harness mounts. And what they do is the lap part of your seatbelt, like the belt that goes across your lap, there's like a bolt on each side of the seat. And what they do is they'll unbolt it and connect these harness mounts to it, and that's what they'll use to run the lap belt to secure the child's seat in. And then and another thing that they do is that they also kind of like do their own tether. They run the tether to the rear deck, and supposedly underneath the rear deck, if you cut a little hole somewhere, there's actually an anchor where you could put the tether for the the rear tether onto the anchor. So that's the reason why I got these from Rennline. I got 2 of them. I'm gonna see how they're gonna work. Once I install everything, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks and everything. And I'm really excited about these because I really wanted to make something work for my son to be able to sit in the back seat, and this is what's gonna make it work. So this is definitely one of the top things I'm gonna install first. Okay, this one is pretty big. I kind of already know what this is. This is gonna be my RS door panels. I feel like this is Christmas, and I'm wrapping gifts, man. I mean, to us, it is like Christmas, so. There we go. Yeah, so these are kind of like flat leather door panels. So what this does, it gives you more like a race car look in your car once again. And right now it looks very plain because they don't do any of the initial cutouts, like your window switches and stuff. I'm gonna show you that. They actually have a template in the back, which is what's cool with Rennline, unlike some other companies. So based on your car, like if you have the 964 or whatever, there's cutouts for what your door panel already comes with. So my car, the only thing I really need to cut out is put it in frame, because I'm sorry guys. This is where my door speaker goes, so I'm gonna cut that out. And my 2 window switches, that's definitely gonna get cut out. And this is where the door strap goes. Remember that red strap I mentioned with the fire extinguisher? The quick disconnect? The reason why I was happy about that being red is because my door strap is gonna be red as well. So it's gonna match. Like I said, it looks plain now, but wait till I actually make it happen. You guys are really gonna like how this turns out when the whole interior is done. Okay, that's the door handles. And I don't know if you can see in there. That's the red strap, the door strap. Oh, what's this? Yes. This is the floorboard. This is actually gonna go behind the pedals that I showed you earlier. So imagine this behind the pedals. You have your gas pedal, your brake pedal, and your clutch. And then you have the dead pedal on the side or whatever where you can rest your foot. But imagine this behind those pedals I showed you. This is gonna look sick. Yep. So basically this is gonna be mounted right inside on the passenger side, but like, you know, underneath, basically the same place as the driver's side, which is like underneath the dashboard up against the back wall. So it's gonna look sick. It's gonna match the driver's side. Time for the main box. The main big box. I'm sure you guys can see that. Yes, sirree. So, as you guys can see, finally got my KWs, and I'm hyped. I really want to start these like right now. But let's open them up and let's see. At least let's look at one of the struts. See what it looks like. KW also gives you a nice toolkit to basically install the coilovers, which is pretty sick. Oh man, you guys. Whew. Take out one of the fronts. Yeah. Look at that. So what's cool with these is that you could adjust the compression down here with these clicks. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you just go right in the wheel well. You turn that. It starts at 1. What number does it go up to? Well, oh, it starts from 0 and then it goes to 5, but I guess depending on the clicks, some of your adjustments you go. You just keep counting upwards from there. And then of course you put the key up top to control the rebound or dampening, or how stiff you want that. Yeah, these are really nice. I can't wait to put these on. I'm super excited. That's that key I'm talking about. See how it says bump. A minus and a plus. Just keeps turn it. Yep. Well guys, so that's all the parts, all the unboxing of the stuff I got from Rennline and the KW, as you can see. So that's it for this episode. Next episode I'm going to be installing majority of the stuff. I'm going to try to get all the interior stuff in so you guys can see what that looks like. I'm also going to get the KWs on, preferably as soon as possible. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Next episode, like I said, should be the installation of a lot of this stuff. So See you guys next time.